Well, 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 here we are yet again. It is Requiem for a Tuesday. It's your man's Adam Pecora here with another man's Justice is here.
Woo!
Yeah, well, this is attempt number 2 to try to fucking do this shit. We got about 35 minutes in to the last one, and again, I keep talking about this new computer with all these terrible flaws that never happened before. The screen went green, which never happens.
Why did it do that?
You never see a screen go green. And the whole thing shut down and restarted. And then it had the nerve to tell me it restarted because there was a problem. It's like, well, yeah, fuck you. No shit. I thought it restarted on its own because everything was fine. It just said there was a problem. You click on the details, it just says there was a problem. Fuck you. That's bullshit. There was no problem. Okay? Give me a warning. How about if you're going to restart because there's a problem, you're going to do all that on your own? How about you take the time to auto-save my thing? You know? It's tragic. Anyway. Rate, review, subscribe. You know the drill. Check out the music. Again, I'm hammering it home. Multiplex album, October 8th. Google. Check it out. Available everywhere. Me and Justice will probably talk about it eventually on this episode. And single number 3, It Rains at the Beach, will be at the end. I've been doing the singles at the end. It's been nice.
Sick.
Yeah. And, yeah, Instagram's adam.rfat if you are so inclined. Merch, rfat.bigcartel.com. You know the drill. All the goods. Justice is here.
For so many reasons.
For so many reasons.
I got it all planned out. I know exactly how it's going to go.
It did not go well the first time.
It's all planned out.
I'm just going to let that be on record.
It was all planned by my girlfriend.
Justice went to Greece.
For a wedding.
He's never
traveled outside of the United States, let alone Illinois.
The Illinois part isn't true.
A little bit of traveling. Not much.
We've literally done an episode from another state together already.
That was one time.
You still left the state.
5 times or more to call me experienced.
Anyway, he's not well traveled.
Not well versed in the travel section.
Yeah. A lot of pussyfooting around.
Everything's so tiny. Everything's so tiny in the travel section.
Yeah. Did you take a lot of stuff with you?
Peroxide,
You brought peroxide with you?
Q-tips, all-purpose spray, wipes.
You brought all-purpose spray? Like for your body or for stuff?
For stuff.
Like a cleaning thing?
To clean.
What were you cleaning on vacation?
Not sure. Stuff happens.
That's true, especially when you're around.
Thank you.
You're a big spiller.
And I spilled on myself just right before this.
A bunch of times.
Anyways, back to my
Literally
plan.
like 4 or 5 times you spilled something on yourself.
Not coffee, though. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Because OxyClean gets out most things. Not really coffee.
Coffee's tough. That's a deep stain.
Real tough.
That's beans.
Bad.
You can't get beans out of stuff.
Bad news, bears.
You should just tell people you're constantly eating bush-baked beans.
Therefore, I am constipated.
Do beans make you constipated?
The food in Greece is phenomenal.
They have beans?
They don't really have beans.
What?
No.
Terrible country.
Potatoes. They got a lot of potatoes.
Okay. They make vodka? They make wine? What's the Greece thing? Wine.
Wine.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's fucking
Did you
delicious.
get that secret wine you were talking about?
Raki?
I don't know.
Yeah, Raki is delicious.
Was it good?
Best booze in town.
Were you fucked up the whole time?
The whole time.
Oh, yeah, you said you couldn't find weed, so you just smoked a bunch of cigarettes.
I was smoking. You're in Europe. Everybody's smoking. It's fine.
Yeah, out there it's fine.
Yeah.
What'd you smoke? Like Lucky Strikes? They got crazy cigs out there?
Yeah.
Did you get the flavored ones like in Mexico?
No.
They have like the orange cream?
I didn't.
What were you smoking?
I got cigarettes on Santorini, on Athens, and no, not carpet those. Wait.
What kind of cigs?
No, I got 1 pack of cigs Well, I was in Santorini, and then that's all that I smoked the entire time.
What kind?
They were, I think they were just Reds.
Captain Zeus.
No,
Oh,
everybody's rolling their cigs. It was cool.
gross. That is such a European thing to
Yeah.
do.
They do it.
We like convenience here in America.
That bought a pack.
All right. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's tell the story. Go for it.
Listen here. Skateboarding in Athens was beautiful.
Do they poo-poo
Beautiful.
it? Do they frown upon?
I was the only person skating at night through the downtown area, but in the morning.
Was it secretly dangerous and you were just ignorant, you think?
No, it was pretty hilly. It's sick. It's fucking magnificent.
Okay.
A lot of that, there was like marble or whatever that. Yeah. I don't think it's marble. That doesn't sound right. Granite or marble? Something really soft. Some kind of stone that was really soft that they were using for the ground.
I think marble's very hard and sturdy, isn't it?
It was very smooth and slippery too.
Nice.
Which one is that?
Granite. I don't know. Whatever.
Right.
It was a polished.
It was a very nice polished
floor.
stone. Yeah. Some kind of fine stone.
Something that you could have destroyed with a skateboard.
I don't think so. It was pretty sturdy.
There you go.
But that was like the equivalent of like cobblestone, but it was made of that. It was nice.
Okay.
That was in Athens, and we stayed there. So, hang on.
Yeah,
So
I thought you said you had a structure.
I had this all planned
This
out. I got a little
guy. short
short story on my phone here just to get us through the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
It says swimming, boats, wedding. But no, we got
the first time, just for the listeners, the first time I was like, all right, so how was it? Let's go step by step. What started at the beginning? He's like, we took a plane and it was good. We got there and it was good, and then we went swimming, and then we left. And it's like, what are you, in third grade, like telling the whole class what you did on vacation? Like, Jesus Christ, we got an hour to kill here.
Yeah, it was
embarrassing.
I wasn't giving much.
You weren't giving anything.
I'll give you that much. I wasn't giving anything.
I went to Greece, so what? Fuck you.
Oh, you want to hear about Greece,
And
see?
it's like, okay, some guest. All right. So you get there.
Get where? No, I got to Athens first.
You got to Athens
I
first.
think we took like a 10-hour plane ride from O'Hare.
That sounds right. There's a whole
10 and a
ocean.
half. Yeah. We got there through the night. It was pretty sick. Wait, no. Sorry. We left in the morning. We got there in the middle of the night.
Their time?
Yes.
Okay.
And we flew into the night, as I put it, for the first like 2 hours.
Okay. You time travel.
I was like, Hannah, we're flying into the night. She's like, what? But anyway, lots of movies. Let's see. I don't think I can remember what movies I watched on the plane ride.
You
there.
watched like 6 movies on the way there?
I watched 6 movies like on the way there
Was
and
one
like
of
6
them-
movies on the way home.
How many had Adam Sandler in them? At least one each way.
Damn, I don't remember, dude.
You watched Big Daddy?
No, I did not watch Big
Didn't you
Daddy.
take a bunch of edibles before you got on the plane?
I did. It was about 35 milligrams worth.
Oh, that's not a lot.
It was only like nice for the first
I ate
6
like
hours.
150 before I got on the train to...
We
New York.
timed it perfectly, so we were not at O'Hare that long. So I ate the edibles in the car on the way there, and then by the time I was...
You took a car?
My dad picked us up.
Mm.
Yeah, it was nice.
Mm.
Had a nice little... took the Yukon down to O'Hare. Like a bunch of goddamn
Spacious.
rednecks.
You check your bags?
Just one big one.
Mm.
And
That's
then-
smart.
And then I had my personal item and my carry-on.
Uh-huh. Did you bring edibles with you?
No.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
then
a shame.
I didn't want to get in trouble. you know.
Damn international bastards.
It was rough going through all that. It wasn't that rough. It was just a lot of multiple times checking. It was weird. But it happened at every single airport stop, and the most security was just leaving Chicago and coming home from it. And then right before that, it was leaving the tiny island. When we were leaving the tiny island, they were extra strict. We had to like take shit out of our carry-ons. This is on the way home. We had to take shit out of our carry-ons, put it in our check bag, and like throw out a bunch of... We didn't actually end up throwing anything out, but we almost threw out a bunch of food.
But you didn't.
Yeah. It was
So.
it was weird. And then they still tried to make us check our carry-on bag. right as we were getting on the plane, they checked our weight again. They tried to like check the weight again and then act like it didn't fit in like they use like these steel beam specs. Like you got to fit the suitcase in this steel beam like little contraption. And like it.
Why don't you tell the story about the trip instead of?
That was on the way home.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know. I like to work backwards.
Either way, who cares? The suitcase fit. It didn't fit. Whatever.
All right, fine. We don't want to hear about the suitcase anymore.
Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. He's like, don't worry, I got it this time.
Dude, I got it figured out. Okay,
I got 10 minutes on the suitcase.
I can get rid of that one. Cross that one. I thought that was airport incident.
So you made it there, no problem.
But also on the way home.
Why don't you just wait till you get back later?
That was like at the end of the trip. Fine, I'll start over.
Yes, you usually tell the end at the end.
I can go around to any point.
Yeah, but you've made no points so far. Is what I'm saying.
Oh. Well, we rode a lot of ATVs, so that was cool.
See, but like, why don't you go into that and explain that? You know, like a story.
What do you want to hear?
Jesus, man. I mean, come on. What's the point of this?
So the airport incident was no good. So you got nothing from it. It did nothing for you.
You're just talking about how your suitcase didn't fit in the thing. Who cares? We literally just did this on the first attempt. You're like, I don't know how to talk about this. And then you talked about it, but now you're like, oh, I got it this time. And then you're just still not saying anything.
Okay, I'll start over.
You never started.
I'll do it. We can talk about another point of the trip.
Go. I mean, please do. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
So we transferred from Athens
Uh-huh.
to Santorini. This is the
Okay.
beginning of the trip. We're back. This is
Okay.
This is after leaving the airport, 10-hour trip or whatever.
Uh-huh.
We went to Santorini after that. And it was like a romantic little getaway. It was cute. We rented an ATV. We went to a bunch of different beaches. We had there was a red sand beach. There was like a white sand, and then there was like a black sand because of volcanic soil. It was sick. But we went to a few different beaches on Santorini. Lots of food.
Yeah, what'd you eat?
Bugs. There was a McDonald's in the area that we were staying in Santorini. What was it called? Pangea or something.
The McDonald's was called that?
In the neighborhood that we were staying in, that was also where the McDonald's was.
Got
there was
it.
a couple of different areas in Santorini.
Did you go?
We did, yeah. It was cool. It was not much different.
Really?
It was tasty.
That's kind of a bummer.
And then, let's see here. Oh, no, Thera. That is what it was
They didn't
called.
serve like lightning?
No. Lightning? In a bottle?
I was thinking in like a fry container. I don't know.
We stayed at Airbnb basically everywhere we went, except for one of them was just like a hotel that we found, I think.
What do you mean you think? You think which part?
That it was
A hotel?
not an Airbnb, and that there was only one hotel that we actually stayed at.
Got it.
But all the places were beautiful. And I don't know, yeah, like you were talking about like the old style of building, like people just kind of like that's just like where they live still, but they're like a little modernized. Some people like upgrade that shit.
Yeah.
But it's still built into like the side of a mountain, it seems like. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. There's not a lot of flat ground there, is there?
No, and then there are areas of all the islands that we went to, because we went to 3 different islands total, or areas total, and like some of them aren't as modern, and like it is just like a country hillside. People don't really have a ton of shit.
Just
There
goats.
There were donkeys, there was goats,
A boy and his goat.
but a lot of people were like riding bikes or ATVs or like really tiny cars. Nobody had like Nothing fancy. Didn't see anything crazy. I saw a little bit like of their nightlife in Athens. That was pretty sick. There's only a few roads like where we were staying that they had like a main strip of traffic, but people were balling, you know. They're having a good time in Athens. Greece is pretty cool.
Did you hit the club?
In Carpathos. So I was just talking about Santorini, and then after Santorini, we came back to Athens for 2 nights. So we got to see like their nightlife. We kind of went out. Hannah and I went to like, I think of one bar every night we were there, which was only 2 nights. But also, we didn't get like dinner anywhere on the first night, but I did get like it was like a hot sub that had like a pomegranate cream and like spinach and like something else on it. I think it was like red onion and then something else, like a cheese of some kind. And it was like, I don't know, warm, you know, like baguette. That was the first night. And then the Acropolis is what we went to the last after our trip to Carpathos. So we didn't go to any historical structures the 2 nights we were there the first time. We just kind of like went out to eat and hung out in like the downtown area. It was cool. We went to like the H&M in Greece, which was pretty goofy. They had a lot more shit. Like it was like 3 times the size of our H&M.
A lot more copyright infringement they can get away with.
It was a super bad one that was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of
Wait,
shit.
like the movie Superbad?
Yeah.
They just have Superbad shirts?
Yeah, it was hoodies.
Really?
Yeah. It was pretty sick.
That's weird.
The clothes were cool.
Were they?
A lot of linen shirts.
It's hot.
Nice. Love a good linen.
Did you cop?
I did. I did get a shirt. I got an Italian shirt though. It's like
There
this
you go.
weird teal looking thing.
Gotta love the Italians.
So after Athens, after shopping it up and hitting the town, hitting the streets, getting wasted off Rocky.
Oh yeah, the secret wine.
Yeah, it's just a spirit or like an aperitif, I guess.
I don't know what that is.
That's where it's That's where it's at in most of the menus there. It's like an after dinner shop, but it's like really strong.
So it's just like a high ABV wine.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's more of like a gin or a moonshine. It's a moonshine of sorts.
Is it?
Yeah, definitely what it's got.
So you were just plastered
for it. Yeah, and then like their beer, Mythos and Alpha.
Any good?
Yeah, one of them is owned by Budweiser or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's lame. That's like when you find out that what's that Australian
Foster's.
shit? Yeah, that's just from Texas. It's not Australian.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's dumb.
So a lot of beer drinking, a lot of Rocky, and then we go to Carpathos for 5 days. That's the longest of the trip. Is we went for
What's there?
Nico and Jenica, which are Hannah's friend.
Oh.
Yeah. They went to hair school together. It was sick. Like they had a couple friends that flew in from the States as well. And the first night we didn't do anything. We just kind of hung out at our Airbnb. We had like a restaurant right downstairs. It was like a 4-story
A gyro
building.
and yogurt shop.
Something like that.
That's
some
all
kind
they
of
eat?
deli.
All they eat there is gyros and yogurt.
Or some kind of deli. I love yogurt.
I know. You like Greek yogurt?
I'm a yogurt guy. Yeah, it was good. Anywhere I got it. I
Did
didn't really get it that many
They have
times.
house-made yogurts there.
I don't think so. It's possible.
You can go to any fresh yogurt shops.
And yeah, so the food in Carpathos or on Carpathos, the island,
Snails.
was very rustic, and the portions were large. Like it was like
Communal?
plenty of food for 2 people that they're serving.
Do they serve it on a trash can lid like Famous Dave's?
No, do they do that at Famous Dave's?
Yeah, if you get enough.
Wow,
If you get like the family platter, it comes out on a garbage can lid.
that's disgusting.
It's a clean one.
I don't believe it.
Famous
Now
Dave's
when I'm
rules.
done with it.
Barbecue's sick.
Got to jump in the ocean a lot.
Yeah, you get salt in your butt.
Oh, all up in there.
That's-
It was so exfoliating.
Was it?
Yeah, dude, everything was silky smooth.
Is that what you think?
It was lovely. Well, after lotion and proper hydration of the skin.
Did you interact with any aquatic life?
No. No aquatic life for me.
Were you afraid of that? What was the odds of a jelly?
I don't know. I don't think much. I don't think that they hang out in
They
that
don't got
sea.
jellies in the Mediterranean?
I don't think so.
What do they got?
Just like regular fish. You know, urchins. They have urchins.
Do
They have
they?
sea urchins.
I think I think those are everywhere.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know what they have specific to the Mediterranean, but I didn't see none.
You were just trying to guess what's in the ocean.
I was
period?
fine that there. I didn't see none. I probably should have wore goggles, and then I would have appreciated it more. But to be honest, that sounds kind of scary.
To look into the ocean?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. It's a big body of water.
How far off the coast you go?
Not far. Not far at all.
Was there buoys?
No.
There's no buoys.
No.
I guess there can't be in the ocean, right?
Yeah, no.
No, there would have to be.
There was when we had to no, there wasn't really, no.
That's just lawless.
To be like, you can't go here?
Yeah.
No, there was none.
Europe's crazy.
It was wild. It was very
No
interesting.
laws out there.
I appreciated every second of it. I really did. Spending euro is fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't it like twice the value of our money?
Yeah. I think it's like a quarter more.
Oh, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
That's horrific.
It's a lot. It's a
And
little
isn't
bit more.
stuff just more expensive too?
The food wasn't. Drinking wasn't. It was €2 for a pint.
That's like $4, right? Or that
It's
would
like
be
3.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
That's
It
pretty
makes
cheap.
sense.
Yeah. That's about the same.
Cigarettes were cheap.
I bet.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
I was smoking and drinking. I was being a
Just screaming.
scumbag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting drunk and yelling about shit.
Yeah, you gotta. They don't do that there, I don't think. Do
No.
people yell there at all?
I think
You had to be one of the loudest people in the whole country.
laughing and sneezing and coughing.
Yeah.
Hannah realized how loud and obnoxious I sneeze while on that trip, I think.
A lot of sneezing.
No, not really, but it's...
You were allergic to Greeks?
I just
They're thick.
I exaggerate those things.
You're
They're like-
allergic to their wool?
Maybe.
The Greek people's wool?
Since the trip, I've invested in fall clothing.
Okay, so he's terrible. Jesus Christ. So we just had a pause because of a technical error, and he was just supposed to finish the line that got cut off, and butchered it. Butchered it. You can never be an actor, just an extra.
Yeah.
That was horrible. That was the most unnatural line reading. If you have the chance to go back, however many seconds that was, and listen to it again, I highly encourage it, listeners, because, oh my God, that was just like, hi, I'm Timmy Turner, and I stole from my mom's purse. Like, that was what you just did. Horrific. Anyway, you're allergic to Greek people.
There is no way that it was that bad. It worked a little bit.
So you had no, it didn't. So you had allergies.
What about my allergies?
Why'd you have allergies?
Oh, I was just bringing up the fact that I think Hannah realized how obnoxious my cough was while on this trip. No, I just exaggerate things. I just like when I sneeze, it's like extra loud.
Yeah, I like to choose my sneezes. Sometimes they'll be booming. Sometimes I'll do like.
I put effort into the sneeze. You know, I like when it comes out.
Yeah, I like to get a reaction out of people.
It's like pooping.
You like to get a reaction when you're pooping?
Yeah.
You make a lot of noise?
Well, I go, oh.
You just start screaming on the toilet. Oh!
They said there was a lot of signs posted. Not they said, but
What?
in Europe,
To not shit in the toilet?
No, just like don't put your paper in
the toilet?
Yeah.
Where do you put it? In the garbage?
That's what I did.
Ew.
Dude, it said not to.
Where's the what?
Yeah.
Gross, dude.
So I was
I'm out.
I was kind of like tight butt shit.
I'm out on
you know. It's like,
Dude, you
trying to
gotta
keep it
shit though.
clean.
You were there too long to not shit.
I know.
You know what I mean? If it's like a 3-day trip, you could just like take one for the team if it's that bad.
No, I wouldn't ever.
You wouldn't go 3 days?
No, I would go no matter what. But
Yeah, I remember when you shit in the woods. That was gross.
do tell. I don't remember. I don't recall.
You don't
this.
remember that? Okay, so
Which trip?
the first time We went to Kansas City, and then we stayed in the woods. we
Oh,
camped
yeah.
one night in the woods. It went horribly.
It was terrifying.
I woke up at like 4 a.m. and just slept in the car.
It was not good.
I left the car running for like 2.5 hours just so I could have the air conditioning on.
We had a really nice car though.
Yeah, that was a beautiful.
So lit.
What was that? It was a Jeep.
Grand.
Yeah, like a Grand Cherokee or something.
Is that
Whatever.
That doesn't sound like
Whatever the ones. Yeah, it was not a Wrangler, regardless. And I don't
No,
think it
it
was a
wasn't.
Liberty. It was a little bit bigger.
Liberty.
Anyway, we slept in the tent, and then you had to shit in the morning, and they had like one of those like, tent communal bathrooms, and it was just
It was
like a
a hole.
disaster.
It was
Yeah,
a hole.
but it was also like just it was as gross as that version could get too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like kept. So yeah, I think you just squatted up, and then I don't know what you did from there. I think we just drove to a McDonald's or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened. I think you took a gallon of water and like washed your asshole out in the woods. Something happened. I don't know what. It was gross though. You're gross.
Yeah.
I'd rather not shit than shit in the woods.
I would rather shit in the woods than shit.
Than not shit,
Yeah.
obviously.
I would rather shit and just wipe it and throw it in the garbage if they want me to. It's just gonna be sticky garbage, It's gonna be gross.
Yeah, that's gross. Like, how is that a better solution? Then you just got flies everywhere all the time.
Everywhere.
Were there flies everywhere?
There's no screens on the windows. You're supposed to open them with no screen.
That's terrible.
It was pretty sick. I loved it.
Why?
Like,
You could easily open your screens if you wanted to.
I could just stick my hand out the window, and it was like.
But that's what
"Oh,
I'm
what's
saying.
that?"
You could just open your screen. There should be an option.
The window is basically also a door. It's like a clear little thing with a little handle on. This is at both of the Airbnbs that we had. They
The
had
windows open like doors.
Yeah. It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was just like I was outside, but also indoors at the same time.
Sure.
Doesn't that sound like so lovely?
No.
Not at all.
No, I consider indoors and outdoors to be separate things.
But then you just lounge outside and light a cigarette and then put it down and go watch TV inside on the bed for a little bit. It's right in between the two the whole time.
You can do all of this stuff at your house. See, that's the thing. This is one of those things where it's like, oh my God,
I don't
Europe
have a
is so
patio.
different. Okay, but you could. I'm just saying, it's not like because you were in Greece, this is a new luxury. It's like you were just at a nice place.
It's a different essence.
I don't know what that means.
It's a different sensation when it's there.
What's the sensation?
Just like Europe.
See, you're a little fancy boy.
The fancy boy with the boats and the
Yeah.
champagne.
Oh yeah. Well, you said you went on what you called a pirate ship,
That's right, the pirate ship.
but it was just a ship.
That was on Carpathos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you just went around the island, right?
We went to 3 different beaches along the east coast of Carpathos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was cool. It was sick.
You just how long? You just hop off for a minute?
It was like a 6-hour trip.
Okay.
6 to 7 hour trip. They cooked us dinner on the boat in this
What was it?
little gross chicken kebabs, salad, and rice with other stuff on it. And I don't remember what else. A couple spices, peppers, dank sauce, dank.
Did you just have an aneurysm? What the hell?
Dude, it was fire.
I believe you. Do they do any they do flips and stuff or what? Is it like Hawaii or not?
What do you mean flips and stuff?
They can do flips and shit. They have warriors in Hawaii.
Like off the boat?
Are there Greek warriors that do dances and shit or what?
There were people that were doing flips off the boat that were in the wedding party, but
Okay, that's fun.
not the people that worked there.
Oh, okay.
They were just
so
working.
they're soft. So Hawaii's better.
No.
What was it? Okay, well
No.
you can't say that having not been.
To Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
But it easily
We'd
could.
love to go next.
It easily could not be better, but Hawaii's definitely better because it's in America, which is better. Shout out. America. My baby. Anyway, what did you compare it to? You said it was like Orlando.
Santorini had
You s-
Orlando vibes.
Which I think completely changes everything you've said about how
Different
great
place,
it is.
not where the boat was, and the portions were bigger. But this was in Santorini. That was
I don't
just
know, man. You know
super
those.
picturesque, like very forward for like tourist stuff. Like they got a lot of Santorini gift shops. Like it was definitely like
Yeah.
that deal.
Just
But
like Orlando. You
That
know,
was
Orlando
only in
is
certain places.
Orlando's
of the
famous
island.
for its portions as well.
They had wineries. They had a winery that we went to for lunch, and it was sick.
They had wineries. Goes down to they had one winery.
No, we went to one winery. We didn't go to any other ones, but there were other ones.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, what did you say before the wine thing? What were you just saying?
I said, you know how Orlando's famous for its portions.
No, do they have big portions?
Sure.
Is that
They don't have anything in Orlando. Orlando exists for Universal Studios and Disney World to exist. It's like, you know what I mean?
no?
Like, if those things weren't there, there'd be no Orlando. You wouldn't know what Orlando is.
Is it a nothing thing?
Have you been to Orlando?
No.
Yes, it's nothing. That's why it's funny you would compare Greece to it. That's the joke. Orlando's not like a city. Like it is, I guess.
Oh, that's what I meant. Like Disney park vibes.
Right, I understand, but I'm
Oh.
just saying, like, Orlando's not like cool at all. They just have a lot of tourism.
Orlando?
Yeah. It's also not near the ocean. I don't know if you know that. It's totally landlocked.
Oh no. I've been saying for weeks that it's got Orlando vibes.
I know, that's why I've always thought it was funny. So, you haven't been to Orlando.
No, I have not.
I mean, yeah.
It was very pretty. It was-
Orlando?
no, Santorini.
I wouldn't call Orlando that.
I know.
Orlando looks like the suburbs, but there's palm trees. And there's lizards everywhere.
Why? We're not gonna talk about Orlando. It's fine. I get it.
All right, so you were in Santorini.
There's a skate park in Santorini as well.
Concrete?
It is like made of wood. It's a handmade wood
Oh.
half pipe, 2 half pipes with like a bridge over the center of it. Like the spine is very rounded so you can skate right over it.
Was it built like 30,000 BC?
No. This is like made by like
It's
kids.
not.
it
It's not
seems like.
ancient Greece
No,
skate park.
it's weird. And then there is like a piece of cement that they like carved into like a quarter pipe basically. That they have like an abandoned bathroom adjacent to it. That's like they're trying to build into like the rest of the ramp. I have a GoPro of it that's pretty sick. I'll have to show it to you.
Did you get hurt?
No, I didn't get hurt at all.
Nice.
Skating there, I didn't get hurt at all.
You got hurt doing something else?
I think I cut my finger on an ATV.
Like going through the woods?
No, trying to like change the gear or something, take the brake off. I accidentally pinched
You
my
were
finger.
just hammered?
Yeah, I got drunk a lot and rode those things. I got my international license that got ripped off for like $60 because nobody ever asked me for it. It was very silly.
That sounds made up.
That was in Santorini where I got the license, and they made it seem like I was gonna need it everywhere. So the first time I rented an ATV, they were like, "You got to fill this out." So I filled this out, paid like the extra expedited shipping to get it like sent to me via email.
Which doesn't make sense.
Saying it out loud now really makes it seem worse than the situation.
You got so scammed.
Yeah, so we ended up paying like $60 for an international license that
Which doesn't even sound like a real thing.
oh,
Here's $60. Now you can drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Just because you gave me $60.
Like I said, saying it now it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
There should have been we shouldn't have done that.
Should have done a couple Googles.
Yeah. I was like, I can't find it anywhere on the internet. They're like, come use my computer.
They're like, wait, can you read your card number out loud for me?
basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, thanks. That was fun. When can I use the ATV? They're like, wait a second.
They're like, we don't have any ATVs here. What are you talking about?
This is a credit union.
Anyone try to lure you into anything?
No.
You go to a hostel?
No. We did see a hostel.
Was it scary?
Hostel on one in Santorini.
Uh-huh.
They had a one hostel, and no, nobody lured me, and it wasn't scary. It just seemed like a little hotel, but for hostile people or something.
For hostile people? Is that how you think that works?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
What's it to you? You a hostile person?
What were the bakeries like?
There was a bakery the very first night. I remember I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning to watch the sunrise on top of my hotel in Santorini, but there was also a bakery open 24 hours across the street up a little hill.
Uh-huh.
It was good.
What'd you get?
I got a donut and a milk.
Oh my God. I didn't see that coming at all.
I didn't get coffee.
A whole milk?
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Oh, it was
the
definitely
details.
whole milk. That's gross. That's kind of my new bit. I like telling people that whoever I'm with drinks whole milk, and it's usually a pretty good reaction.
So I'm not at liberty to.
But you definitely actually drank whole milk for real.
It's good.
I mean, I used to when I was a kid. I don't know if I could anymore.
Why?
I haven't had a glass of milk in a long time.
Oat milk?
No, I don't drink oat milk.
What do you drink?
Almond milk.
You drink almond milk?
I don't need to drink all these trendy milks.
You drink almond milk?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes. I don't drink it.
Oh, okay.
Cereal
You
or
do it in your
whatever.
smoothies?
I don't make smoothies.
No,
Oh.
no, smoothie guy.
I'm a man.
Oh, right on. Right on.
I eat pizza.
I got lots of smoothies while I was in Greece.
I bet you did.
A lot of juices.
Yeah. You love that pretty boy,
Smoothies.
soft Europe lifestyle.
Soft French toast, puffed pastries, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
A lot of bread.
A lot of men prancing in fields.
In Carpathos, the first dish we got was called tacos. It was like red sauce.
I know what
over
tacos are.
Tacos.
Tacos.
DAKOS.
It's
you
pronounced-
fucking chump.
It's pronounced tacos.
It's different.
What was on it?
It was like toast. It was like croutons with
It was
sauce
like
over the
toast.
top of it. And like a little bit of cheese or something. Oh, feta cheese.
That's the only cheese they have there. Don't they just call it cheese?
No, they have other cheeses. They call it feta.
Do they call Greek yogurt yogurt?
When we were in Athens, we went
What are they
to a
called?
restaurant.
What are they called? Not Greek yogurt there.
Yogurt.
So even in Greece, it's called Greek yogurt.
No.
What's it called?
Yogurt.
So what's regular yogurt called?
N-
That's what I just asked you.
Milk yogurt, probably.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know.
What a terrible assumption. It probably is.
I don't
not.
remember seeing the difference between the two.
Maybe they don't have it.
Maybe that's right. Yeah. They don't use American yogurt.
They don't have tricks. Could you imagine?
They had a bunch of like
you were in-
cereals that were like weird continuations of like a series of some kind for all the major cereals. It was like different styles of Trix and Lucky Charms and Cheerios.
But like the Greek version?
Not really the Greek version, but just like a different style of them. It didn't even seem like...
Oh, yeah. They have like their own branding out there.
Right. It looked completely different. There was Cheeto cereal. They had Cheetos
That's
cereal.
disgusting. Did you
Cheesy
buy it?
cereal. No, fuck no. That sounds gross.
You don't dip your cheese in milk?
No, never. And I don't intend on it either.
I literally just watched you dip a mango peach pie in gravy, you disgusting motherfucker, like an hour ago.
That's true. That did in fact happen.
He's a big gravy slut.
First meal that we got when we got to, because I was just saying we got tacos. DAKOS. Get it right, you chump.
Uh-huh.
That was our first meal when we got to Carpathos. But then the first meal we got in Athens, I don't think I said it on this episode because we cut out on that last one. It was like a hot sub that had like pomegranate cream and spinach and onions and something else on it. I can't remember. And cheese. There was a little bit of cheese on it too.
Hummus.
There was hummus on it too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Seems
On the
like a
top
big
of it.
hummus town.
It was yummy. It was really, really good. That was called Tapaki or something. That was in like the part of Athens we were saying at.
You gonna start hanging around in Greek town a lot more now?
I think that we should really go to the Athenian room.
I don't know what that is.
They have a half roasted chicken that's a really good deal.
Is that in Greek town?
It is in Lakeview. I think it's in Lakeview.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. We just went to the fish market. What was that place called again?
Seafood World
That was fun.
or something.
That was a really good time.
Yeah, we were on the corner of Noodle Street and Crunchy Street or something.
Crispy Town.
Yes, it was Crispy Town and Noodle Street.
Crispy Town and Noodle Street. That's right.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm in Funky Town.
I don't say it enough, but man, we got good eats in Chicago.
You could also be Skeeter for Halloween from Doug.
What were you saying earlier? Woody. You said Woody.
Yeah, you'd be a good
I like
Woody.
Woody. Or Team Wolf.
No. He also he was Michael J. Fox, so he was a short. It just doesn't make sense for you to be Michael J. Fox, period.
Why not?
Because you got like a foot on him.
You just think he's a lesser man or something?
He literally is in stature.
That's terrible.
It's true.
I understand. Woody would be good though. He's lanky.
Exactly. That was pretty much all that I thought about.
Nice.
Who's a lanky, clumsy mess?
I like that. Like his kneecaps pop out.
They like
'Cause of the
fold
stuffing.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His like fold marks.
I had a Woody.
Me too.
I had a Buzz too.
Did you?
Yeah. And I had like a cool second like chrome Buzz. It was sick.
They don't make toys like they used to, man. They really don't.
I think that they still make all of those.
No way.
I think you got to go to the Disney store, which is always a nightmare.
So I'm going to Disney in January.
World?
Yeah.
Okay. If you would have said land, I would have told you
So,
to just cancel the trip
I'm gonna go
to Orlando.
to Orlando.
And you can finally compare it to Greece.
So I will keep everybody posted on what it's like in comparison.
I'd probably like Orlando more.
Orlando's probably lit.
It is.
I'm gonna party in
Well,
Orlando.
are you familiar with the City Walk?
No.
Okay, so prior to officially entering Universal Studios, there's this thing called the Universal City Walk, which is just like this strip of bars, but like chain themed bars that are all similar. So like there's a Bubba Gump, there's a Margaritaville, there's a, you know what I mean? If there's any like celebrity bar chain, there's one on this strip.
There's a Michael Jordan Steakhouse.
No, that's probably too fancy, I would say.
Damn.
You got to think a lower tier. It needs to be like TGI Fridays equivalent.
Damn.
So there's probably like there's probably like a Ted Nugent restaurant. There's probably like,
Is there any David Chang stuff?
like
David-
what? What does he have?
Milk bar, that sort of thing.
Oh no. You're thinking too nice.
Dang, I don't know anything.
There's like an Oakley store.
Oh my
You
god.
know what I
Is there a
mean?
Zoomies? Hot Topic.
I think there is a
Spencer's.
Zoom. I think there is a Zoomies. There's like a Quicksilver store. That's probably not there anymore. I don't think that's a company. But
A Vans probably no.
it's pretty lit. Everybody's hammered. And then you go into Universal Studios, and then that's incredible. And then there's another park. You have to go to both parks also. Just get the full pass to everything.
All right, I'm going to bring it all back around here. I'm going to cut in on you.
Uh-huh.
So we started, right? 10 and a half hour flight
Yep.
into Athens Airport.
Sure.
We went from the Athens Airport, took a transfer to Santorini. We were there for 2 nights.
A flight.
Flights. You can only fly there.
Propeller flight.
It's no, not a prop plane. It was like a jet plane.
Okay.
It was still a big plane. Big plane.
Okay.
Santorini. Lands in Santorini.
Uh-huh.
Lots of good stuff happening already. It's brilliantly bright. with city
Brilliantly
lights.
bright. What
It was
are
the
you,
middle
Tim
of the
Cook?
night. Sparkling all night.
Okay.
You're welcome. Keep that one. You know.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Santorini, 2 nights, really beautiful. First meal there was just like straightforward, like Euro.
They do like a lot of olive vodkas there.
No, I was only drinking raki, bro. Raki and beer.
Uh
That was it. Some
Okay.
cocktails, some wine. Okay, I drank it all. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I think the first meal.
You seem like a Paris guy.
So
You gotta go to Paris.
White wine, yeah, absolutely. I should.
Baguettes and wine all day.
I'm all here for it. You know what I'm saying? That life is astounding. I spilled my water.
Shocker.
Just like I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
Santorini, 2 nights, right? Then we spent 2 nights in Athens, downtown Athens. We had to fly back Santorini Airport, Athens Airport. It's a big airport. We checked it out quite a bit. It was our main hub of traveling while we were over in Greece. So Athens, 2 nights, right? Lots of good stuff. Skateboarding is amazing. Good big hills, you know what I'm saying? Really nice floors too. They mean business, you know. They had a cafe that had a bowl inside of it to skate in that they had music in the center of.
Did you skate it?
No, I didn't end up going. I missed the whole thing.
That sounds like you.
Yeah, got to skateboard through the night. It was nice. It was really, really cool. The Acropolis is what's there. That's the name of the historical site. A couple other historical sites, but the Acropolis.
That's like where Moses got struck by lightning or whatever.
No, I don't think so. Isn't that the burning bush or something?
I don't know. I'm not a Jew.
Greek mythology is different, I thought.
What?
Like different characters?
Yeah, I don't think Moses has anything to do with it.
Yeah.
But he was like the Red Sea or the Dead Sea.
He parted the Red Sea.
Where's that?
Not anywhere near there.
Okay.
I think it's over by Israel.
Oh. That would make sense.
Jerusalem and stuff, right?
Isn't that pretty close, though?
I think it's a different... I don't think it's part of the Mediterranean, I thought.
I don't know.
Is it part of the Mediterranean?
I don't know.
No Jesus stuff, really. There's a lot of Greek stuff.
Yeah, right. So they just believe in Zeus there still?
No. It was a lot of Jesus stuff,
like the
actually.
Church
No.
of Zeus.
There's a lot of Jesus stuff. I don't know actually what's happening, but
Yeah, that sounds really accurate. I believe that.
No,
that's the first honest thing you've said this whole time.
We stumbled into about 3 different churches, and each
Why?
time
You accidentally went into church?
Yeah. In the
That
middle of
shouldn't happen
something that
anyway.
was happening too. Like there was something happening, and every time we went to one, whether it be like very loud praise,
They're
very
just
loud.
throwing euros at people.
No, they're asking for donations though every time we walk in.
Well, yeah.
They always want some.
That's true here.
And I'm like, yeah, you can have 20.
You give them $20?
No, not really.
I was gonna say, you out of your mind?
No, yeah, but it was fun. I really was. I was partying. Not gonna lie, it was a good trip. Athens 2 nights, right? Gorgeous views again. Didn't really go out the first night. Went out the second night. Drank more raki, lots of beer. You know, we had.
Yep. Lots of drinking.
Yeah.
I assume you can just drink on the streets.
Through the streets, through the night, all
Yeah.
day, every day.
Yeah.
So 2 nights there, really sick. Airbnb.
They got
too
tweakers
loud.
out there.
Tweakers?
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
So it's like Denver, or is it more like Orlando?
It's more like
Well, let me know how many tweakers are in Orlando. It's been a while.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a good comparison.
There's probably a lot.
There's a few.
There's definitely a lot.
Our Airbnb was really loud. Like the people outside,
'Cause
they
they
were
were
out to
just
like partying till like 4 a.m. Yep.
Were there a lot of tributes to Giannis Antetokounmpo?
No. What is that?
It's a man.
No,
He's on the Milwaukee Bucks. They just won a title. He's from Greece.
I don't think so. Not that I was
Great
aware of.
rags to riches story.
Very pretty. A Greek rapper did pass away while we were there, though. It was sad. I don't remember.
You
his
kill
name.
him?
Christian something. Yeah, totally. I killed him. I killed whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Great, they just fucking got us.
That was harsh. They got you,
Might as well
buddy.
get it up now.
I was in Orlando.
I was on roaming fees the entire time.
Ooh.
Just kidding. I paid for an international plan that month.
Oh, is that what you have to do?
Yeah,
Never even crossed my mind.
it was a couple dollars a day. I'm not gonna lie.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
They don't got Wi-Fi out there?
but I wasn't about to use it like that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
To live off it?
Yeah, right.
It's tragic.
Yeah, had to keep it popping. I was posting a lot on the internet.
Oh, I'm sure, as you do.
It was intense. It was an intense vacation.
It sounds like all you did was get drunk the whole time. That sounds not intense at all.
It was really dope though. Every beach was really pretty.
Yeah.
We had a beer at every beach at least.
How constantly were your feet exposed?
Well, I have mostly gym shoes. I wore gym shoes for a lot of it.
In Greece? Were you the only person without exposed feet?
No. People wore gym shoes on the ATVs and shit. When we were swimming on the beach, I was just barefoot.
I'm upset to learn that every single thing about Europe that I've been told is a lie.
You think that everybody's just barefoot all the time?
I think they're barefoot, drunk, smoking.
Yes.
I think there's no ice.
No ice.
I think
There was ice in it.
I think there's limited air conditioning.
We had air conditioning in all of ours.
Okay. I think that I don't know, that's about it. People smell. People are hairy.
I was both of those.
Yeah.
I'm not hairy.
I think that
So I didn't look like I belonged there because I wasn't really hairy.
I think that there's not outlets for anything.
Not for our stuff,
Correct.
but for other stuff.
Right.
They have the right adapter for their shit.
Right. And I don't know.
So
Not into it.
So yeah, we were at Athens plugging stuff in correctly. We had a nice little kitchen. It was a great
Uh-huh.
spread. Didn't cook in it once because we were too lit.
You didn't get any fresh fish?
We went to the Dope Roasting Coffee both mornings for some coffee, dude. It was so cool.
Uh-huh.
Delicious lattes.
Yeah.
Cappuccinos up the wazoo. While
Whole
we were
milk?
there. For the cappuccinos, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
You gotta do it.
You gotta.
You fucking gotta.
That's where all the flavor is.
I agree.
Put a little butter in there.
Fuck me up. I put coconut powder and ghee butter in my coffee every morning right now.
Gross.
It is delicious.
You're disgusting.
It is the best thing that I have in the morning. It's my routine. I highly suggest it. It's called Bulletproof Coffee.
Gross. People know what that is also.
I'm advertising it to you.
People know what that is.
Are you people? You know what that is?
Yes, I've heard of bulletproof coffee.
I'll fucking wreck you with some Bulletproof Coffee right now. You know why? Because
I just gave you a cold brew and you almost fell asleep.
I did not. It woke me up.
Barely.
So,
You had-
Santorini,
you've had-
Athens,
You had
the
one
last
eye
of the
open.
tour, the Greek Isles. Carpet those. It's a beautiful, stunning island. It seems like the biggest one yet.
You see any
I'm pretty sure.
crabs?
I did see a crab in the water in the middle of the night when we
Was
were
it
skinny
scary?
dipping the night of the wedding.
Were you scared?
No, because it was tiny.
I still would have been scared.
I know, dude. The spiders were disgusting.
Oh my god, were they everywhere?
Dude, they were fucking huge and all over the place.
See, that's why you need screens on your windows.
Huge spiders. It was terrifying.
I'm out. All the good things don't matter if
Yeah.
those are the bad things. You know what I mean?
They all have all of the buildings, on all the islands as well have like solar panels on them.
That's cool.
They all have solar panels.
I mean, I feel like that's a thing everywhere we go where there's sun.
You
know what I mean?
Everywhere.
Like when we were out in Colorado. No, but I mean like year round. When we were out in Colorado, there were so many more solar panels and wind things and shit.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
just have the most brutal winters you could imagine. So they're useless for 6 months a year.
Do you think that's
I think that's a big
factor?
I
That
think
we
so.
get that much so?
Also, well, yeah, that it's just the sun just like wouldn't be able to power stuff. I don't think, but also just the fact that everything here is already so old and built that it's a lot of retroactive construction that's necessary. You know what I mean? Whereas, and like we don't really do that.
Back to my story. So the island of Carpathos is much more rustic, traditional Greek. Really, really
How
good.
do you know?
It was a downtown area.
Did you go to a theater in the round?
There not only is it like the portions are larger, it's cheaper, and it's a little bit more still touristy, but a little bit more dialed in to like a nice small strip of the island. And a couple miles north of that area of the island is like one of the oldest Greek communities in the world, essentially. And they like have it completely preserved where like there's no advancements in it whatsoever. They're like making like fresh pasta inside of these giant like traditional bowls for processing pasta or something. It's crazy, I guess. Lots of really cool old shit.
Yeah.
Making you sure that you know that it's old.
It's old.
Yeah. Anyway.
Was that it? That was the end? And then you got into the whole thrilling issue with your luggage?
So we had already been at
His
the
face
Athens
just
airport.
lit up thinking about the
We
luggage.
had already been. It was a beautiful trip. You know, it was very sacred. It was good.
Sacred?
Wholehearted traditional wedding where we got to throw rice and, you know, flower petals at their heads in the middle of the ceremony. It was cool.
Yeah, you take your shirt off at the reception?
Yeah.
I bet you did.
Almost. Sweaty, you know? It got real sweaty.
Uh-huh.
Dancing like a bunch of crazy Americans.
Uh-huh.
While all the Greek relatives were staring at us like we were insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't do cocaine?
No, they weren't. They were drinking Rocky. They were going around in a circle with all these old people just slamming a bottle of Rocky.
Nice.
It was nuts. I commend them for that.
Okay.
It's a solid bottle. It was crazy.
All
It
right.
was literally crazy. Do you believe me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Carpathos, 5 days, super lit, lots of ATVing around a super windy island. It was really windy. It didn't really rain our entire trip, the entire 10 days we were there, but it was really windy on, like, closer to the water for sure. It could blow you over on that ATV.
Windier, Greece or Kansas?
Greece.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty windy in Kansas.
That trip was cool. Remember when we got to see Purple Mountain Majesties? And Amber Waves of Grain?
We saw the Purple Mountain Majesty. No, we saw the Paramount Mountain as well, like 9 times.
It was a beautiful section.
Yeah, Justice was convinced every mountain was the mountain from the Paramount logo.
I believe it.
We were in
You could
Wyoming.
too.
He's like, dude, it's got to be that one. And then we could cross into Colorado. He's like, oh, wait, that's it for sure.
Yeah, it was something on that street.
Definitely. On that street? You mean the interstate?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, there's got to be a way to prove it.
Yeah, we did look it up, I think, and it was like in California.
We got to double check the facts because I think it was in Wyoming.
It wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm sure that it wasn't. Anyway.
The sights were astounding in Greece. Everywhere we went to a traditional Carpathian house. And it was
What does that
absolutely
mean?
magnificent. It was just this old building that they used in like 1934 that's still preserved. It has a little bit of like wood rot from termites, but basically the house is divided in two, and one side is for guests to see and have events in, and then one side is for like sleeping quarters and prep side. And then we put the food into this shelf in between the two areas of the house, close the door, and then open it up for the guests to like grab the food, so you never saw where they were like what they prepped the food in, basically.
Ugh.
It was insane. It was so cool.
Because it was in Dookie.
In Dookie, like shit.
Yeah.
So we had a whole rote ghosted for dinner at that house.
Nice. That sounds dank.
It was delicious.
So,
Vegetables and potatoes.
It is generally
Mwah!
agreed upon that the mountain
Of Dookie.
is in Utah.
Utah?
Yeah.
Shit.
Or it's in the Alps. So, either way, we weren't there.
Where's the Alps?
Europe.
What? They think it could be the Alps or Utah?
Yeah.
That's stupid. It's in Wyoming. Don't listen to them.
Well, everybody should go to Wyoming.
See those views.
Great
And
place.
Purple Mountain Majesties and amber waves of grain.
Wrong. It's above the fruited plain.
Above the fruited plain.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a talent.
I was singing it all the way home. And the plane ride home.
You just kept singing God Bless America over and over again
All the way home.
for 10 hours.
Yep. I
Right
watched Blade Runner 2048. Is that right? 2040. 20. Which one is it? I don't remember what it is. 2049.
Yeah,
Cool.
2048. I love that movie. I think it's a masterpiece.
It was really good.
I like it better than the original.
I loved it. I wanted a director's cut of it.
It's already 3 hours.
I know. I want it longer.
There might be one. I don't know.
I want it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I want more Ryan and Harrison on screen together.
They were on screen together a lot.
I want more of it.
Okay.
I want to know how that developed.
What do you mean?
Their little friendship.
It didn't. They're not friends.
I know that.
He's a robot.
You know what I mean?
No.
I want more
You
of
like
it.
wish it was a buddy cop movie?
Yeah.
They should just make that.
I would watch it.
Yeah.
I also just need to watch it again because I watched it on the plane and it was cut and censored. So all the boobies that were there were censored out.
There's no boobies.
Yes, there are.
I don't think so.
Yeah, dude.
No. Oh, there's that one scene where they have like the surrogate sex. So
And-
maybe then.
And the statues, the giant statues. with
You want
boobies.
to see statue tits?
Yeah.
There's statue tits in Des Moines.
We should go to them.
At like the Capitol building.
Sick.
It's weird.
So
was that it?
well, with Carpathos on the that was different. I'm not done. I'm not even to those.
Well,
that movie
okay.
yet.
Go ahead.
I don't even know what other movies I watched. It really sucks. I guess I just slept for a lot of the plane
Yeah,
rides,
sounds like
actually.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really did. It was so nice. I had a couple of kids that were like literally sprinting up and down the aisle
That's
for the plane
terrible.
ride home. It was really bad.
You gotta hate that.
I had to tell their mother to get their kids.
Did you?
Yeah.
You narked on some kids?
Yep.
Terrible.
I know. I was like, you need to tell them to go sit down. They've been running up and down the aisle for the past 20 minutes.
Did you?
Yeah. It was bad.
Did you feel like an adult?
No. I felt like a little punk. And it went well, and then they never got up for the rest of the 7 hours that were left.
Nice.
So
You really
fuck those kids.
Put those kids in their place.
They good.
And then that was it? You made it back?
All the flight attendants disappeared for like 3 hours.
They probably went to sleep.
All of them?
People need to sleep.
Shouldn't they do it in shifts?
What do you care?
I don't know.
What did you need so bad?
Water?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you get some?
Everybody just started stealing from the flight attendant area.
You're lying.
I swear. You were just taking waters because nobody was serving them.
Did you?
I did a little bit. I poured. I didn't take a bottle. People started taking bottles, man. It's bad.
Great. Glad you were able to survive that. You must dehydrated in the sky.
It's very dry in the sky.
Sure.
They don't tell you. You get dry and bubbly.
Yeah.
You know, you get all these air bubbles in your fucking face.
Did you take a dump on the plane?
Oh, fat dump.
Did you?
Yeah, once.
Ew.
I had no choice. I had to
gross.
go.
Dude, no you didn't.
Am I not supposed to shit on the plane?
No.
Dude, I had to go.
No you didn't.
Dude, I did.
Gross.
It was a 10-hour flight. It was an 11-hour flight
You've
home.
never gone 11 hours without taking a dump?
No.
Like, that's crazy.
No. I've
Yeah.
never done that.
That's crazy.
Maybe a couple times. Maybe on a shift for that long.
Jesus.
Oh, give me a break.
You're just a big shitter.
I am. And I like it that way. I like my
Yeah.
bowel movements to be regular. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Big setback in the Europe trip timeline is that
You had to shit in the garbage all the time?
I don't think I mentioned it on this episode, but we were talking about it on the last one, and basically you can't put toilet paper, or so I thought, in the toilets
I
at
thought
all.
that was on this episode.
Was it?
I don't know.
Well, here we are talking about it again.
Either way, he had to shit in the garbage.
No, yeah, well, basically.
Yeah, that is. It's the same
Indirect
thing.
contact with shitting in the garbage.
Yeah.
Bad times. Bad times
Terrible.
with wiping my butt. You know, it was not good.
You have to do that in Orlando, too.
Oh, no. So, yeah, I'll be there in January. I can't wait to have a return episode of like this.
Great. Oh,
It's gonna be just as long.
You're gonna have no idea what happened.
Oh, I can't wait. Which park are you most excited to hear about?
Universal Studios. It's better by.
I'm so
It's not
excited to
even
go to
close.
Universal, but I'm also going to every park.
Disney sucks. Epcot is honestly the best one because they have that international thing and you can just get a bunch of good food.
I can't wait for the Epcot.
Make a reservation at the Italian restaurant. It's incredible.
I also want to go to the Animal Kingdom.
It's dumb.
I want to go.
It's dumb. The Everest ride is sick though.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Lots of smoothies in Greece. I was really loving it.
Great.
You know, we got a lot of fish as well.
Of course.
It was all really good, honestly. A lot of the food was really yummy. We got a Greek salad everywhere we went to because that feta just hits different.
Gross.
All those cheeses and fucking wines, they hit different over there for sure.
I'm sure they do.
I love it.
All right. Well,
What? It hasn't even been an hour yet, man.
it took a lot of coercion.
We're not done. I'm not even home yet.
But
We're still in the middle of Carpathos.
No, we're not. And he finally got the story out.
Lots of shopping.
It took a long time.
I ended up buying water shoes on the last day
Why?
because I didn't want to hurt my feet jumping off of rocks.
Well, you bought water shoes here. Why didn't you just
I
bring
forgot
them
them
with?
in the rain. They got ruined on
You
the
left
roof.
them?
Yeah, no, on the roof. At
How did they
home.
get ruined? They're water shoes.
They got ruined.
You just threw them out.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Well, the heat and
the
the
heat.
rain and all
No,
that.
not the rain. The rain didn't ruin the water shoes.
There was something melted. Like there's not.
Yeah, when does water melt stuff? Unless it's boiling.
There could be acid rain, man.
It wasn't.
Either way, man, they ruined.
Fuck you.
There's nothing we could do about it. So I bought them on the last day, which is where I'm at right now, not going yet.
Okay. All right. Well, that was the story of Justice going to Greece. It's over.
It was a
And-
beautiful trip. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
We have an album coming out.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's great. It's a masterpiece.
There's a lot that I can say about it, but I think that we're gonna crush it.
Yeah. It almost like is a disservice to talk about it. It's great. We don't need to be like those people who are just like, and to me, this song means like blah, 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 and like these giant paragraphs. And then you listen to the song and it's like, yeah, that was fine.
I hope that it gets.
I hate people that like just like write paragraphs about how deep their own art is. It's like, well, people are either going to respond to it or not. But you did a big sappy post, so you're soft.
I hope that it gets the most
And people are reacting to
critical
your
review.
emotion, not the actual quality of your output. You
You
know?
got a pretty solid discog. Are you excited to add this to your collection of music that you've published?
This is the best thing by far. This is it's a hot dilly. The whole thing, front to back, slappers across the board.
17 tracks.
17 tracks, hour plus length.
It's impressive.
It's heavy. It just slaps.
It's cathartic.
Yeah, you really fart out all your demons. You know?
It's totally like plastic scented.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to put single number 3 right after this. It Rains at the Beach. And then it's coming out Friday, October 8th, 2021, all services. Singles are on Bandcamp right now. We're playing shows coming up. Justice, where are they? When?
October 17th at the Golden Dagger and October 23rd at the Martin.
We're not
Humble.
really ready, but that's fine. We'll be ready.
We're going to be crushing it.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think that's it.
I don't think it's ever enough. So let's talk about each song track by track, starting with number 1, I've Made Peace with Death.
No,
Okay.
that'll take so long. We'll do that next time.
Yeah, that's fine. We could do that.
Great. Yeah, the album will be out by the next episode. I'll probably add the 4th single because I didn't time it
It comes out so soon.
correctly. I know. I'm excited for it to finally be out. Can't wait for everybody to hear it. Please check it out. Check out everything. We got it all linked in the description below. You know the drill. I'm not going to list it all because we're going to get out of here. Right after this, again, stick around. Our 3rd single, It Rains at the Beach from Google by Multiplex. Coming right after this. And remember, I are fat. You are fat. We are fat. Calculator.